Hi. Hey, what's up guys, it's Miles.
My family and I don't speak, but I can put whatever I want in a t-shirt. Look. Honestly, at first glance, it kind of looks like a comment piece on how queer love has been criminalized for centuries around the world. But I really didn't put that much thought into it. Honestly, I was just thinking, be gay, do crime. You could wear this to Target. Okay, you guys ask me questions, and I'm just a wealth of knowledge, apparently. Let's do it. How do you deal with hate comments?
My sense of humor is specificity and satire. If someone just says something like deadpan, so inappropriate, the opposite of what you should be saying, that is not what anyone else is thinking, and they're just like, yes, I'm gonna say this.
I think that's so funny.
And that's exactly what a hate comment is. They just say something that is just like, that's not the time or the place. That's hilarious. So I don't have a problem with hate comments, and not just because I have an understanding that these people don't have a problem with me, they have a problem with themselves. This is just a space for them to try to get out those feelings that they have about situations and people and stuff that has nothing to do with me. But because my sense of humor is whack. A lot of you guys know my first coming out experience with a family member, and they were holding me in their arms and said, I'll always love you, but you're still going to hell. And my dumbass just like started laughing. With like tears, like happy tears, streaming down my face. I'm like, damn, why was I so nervous? This is going so well, we can make jokes on the first day. Cause that was just so inappropriate to say. It was funny. I was on TikTok, oh my God, I posted a TikTok the other day. Like, I swear this is so real, I'm turning red. Oh God, I posted a TikTok and it was like, had all these pictures of my transition, and someone commented, you go girl. So I immediately liked it, and then I went to their account because I was like, who is this? Like, I love this person. I thought it was like one of y'all. It wasn't. That person she didn't follow me. You go, girl. Anyways, hate comments don't hurt me, but I think that's because no one can say anything worse than what my family said to me. What are you gonna do or say? What new information do you have to bring to the party? Girl, I already heard it. And you know what? Nonetheless, she persisted. I'm transgender, but I don't want top surgery. Okay. Hi. I think this applies to a lot of different identities, that there's a certain look to a specific identity. So last year, I was having a real world conversation with a cis gay man, and he had a problem. A problem enough to want to bring it up in common conversation with like my trans ass. He had a problem with non-binary people who didn't look non-binary. If they're giving androgyny, that was cool with him. But if someone was identifying outside of the gender binary, but was presenting within the binary that would affirm their biological sex, he didn't get that. He wasn't saying non-binary isn't a thing, he was saying that person is not non-binary. And I think because like, I'm male, I dress masculine, I've had gender-affirming medical intervention, I operate within a binary, he felt comfortable saying all that to me. I think because of all that, he thought I was a safe person to say that to. He was wrong. And so what I told him is what I'm gonna tell you right now. I said, okay, I've always been this, okay? I've always been, you just haven't always been able to see it. I said, I'm a guy, right? You see me as a guy. And he 100,000% did. I knew this person very well. I said, 5 years ago, I didn't look like this. I didn't sound like this. But I said the same things I say today. I did the same things that I do today. And I felt the same way that I do today. But you wouldn't see me or treat me the same way. I wouldn't hold the same space in your life. Why? I said, I don't look this way to get your approval. I don't look this way to get anyone to see me as a guy. I look this way because this looks like me. I did everything I did in gender affirmation because it affirmed my gender. In this world, it happens to really line up where I'm very binary. Like a lot of guys like to wear dresses. I've dated guys that wear dresses. I don't. That's very binary of me. That's not on purpose. I'm not like, yeah, I'm not gonna wear a dress so then people think I'm a guy. It's like, no, I just don't like wearing dresses. If I was gonna do things for other people to like it, I wouldn't have transitioned. I would have stuck doing all that other shit. Why would I do anything for anyone else? Now, as an out trans person, that don't make sense. And everything that I'm naming right now isn't just a singular experience. It isn't just about like, this is a trans thing. This is things trans people do. Like everyone wants to look in the mirror and like who they see looking back at them. Before top surgery, before my haircut, before I was dressing the way that like I wanted to dress, I was not okay when I was alone. Never mind social scenes, like alone. So when it comes to you saying, I'm a guy, but I don't want top surgery, I think you're a guy that doesn't want top surgery. Because there's always gonna be people out there that won't see you. But as long as you see you, and you're being you, you're gonna find the people who actually do. That would never find you otherwise, if you were being anyone else but yourself. And like, what's the outcome? Do you really want those people to like you? You want the people that are like, hey, you have to do this to your body for me to see you as you. Is that the person you want to hang with? Like, no, right? Because here's the thing, and this is something that I learned in high school. Imagine I whip out y equals mx plus b. This is something that I learned in high school. I wasn't happy. But if you would have told that to someone who didn't really know me, or who knew me, but
they didn't really see me. I'm sure they would have been like, what are you talking about? Because I had friends. I laughed. I made jokes. I got my work done. From an outside perspective, it looks like, no, you had fun. I saw all that. You had fun. No. Yeah, I did all those things. And it wasn't fulfilling. So if you do things in life that are not meant for you, you're still gonna have friends, you're still gonna laugh, you'll still get your work done, but you will not be fulfilled. So why would you do it? But really, so to answer your question, do what you want. Do what you want. Do what you want with your life. Like, please, you only have so much time. And if you're watching this and you're like, Miles, I don't like it when people do what they want with their life, don't hang out with them. Don't do it. Because I've met people like that, right? That have a really fixed view of what identity looks like. You don't have to hang out with them. I don't understand, and this isn't just LGBT specific. I see this with so many social issues. A group of people will be like, this is how we feel. And then you'll get like one dude who's like, no. And I will see the Instagram posts, I will see the YouTube videos. Of like a person trying to like gather a group to be like, they're wrong, right? They're wrong, right? Because at the end of the day, these people just being themselves somehow affects that one person, where they feel like they are invalidated by these people being validated. This sounds so Tumblr, sorry. Go to therapy, I love you. Will you be making more music? My friend literally sent me this last night. Do you know, like, I don't know if people know. Because I was on a podcast. I was on Jesse Sully and their kid Arlo's podcast. And in my intro, they were like, you're a musician. And I'm like, did you hear that on Famous Birthdays? Because Tangent, Famous Birthdays, I lie to them all the time. That's like one of my favorite things to do. Yearly, I will email them and just request changes that are not correct. If you Google my name, half the shit that comes up, not real. Not true. I just lie. And I do it for my friends too. For the longest time, if you looked up Megan Curry, it said that she won The Masked Singer season 2. And they took it down. And like, I think they must have hired someone that like was a stan. Like, how are you gonna fact check that? You gonna watch the season? So I made a video like a year ago where I was like, I'm always talking about coming out. And like, coming out is scary. So I'm gonna do something that's scary. And what is something that I am like genuinely so scared of? Singing, making a little song words. But they rhyme. I put it on Spotify. It has over 1 million views. I'm such a YouTuber. Listens, plays. That makes me so uncomfortable. Huh, well, next question. Tips on coming out to religious family. Okay, a great resource that I love is gaychurch.org. You type in your location and it'll give you all the LGBTQ plus affirming churches in your area. Maybe you can't ask your parents to go to like a pride parade, but you definitely can ask them to go to Jesus, Mom, Dad, Sir. I know how you guys love just all things that are good and holy. Like, my advice is talk to them within their language, you know? I mean, I think it's always crazy that like you as the child are like trying to navigate your identity in a world that has always tried to like shelter you from it and tell you like it's not even a thing. And then the moment you get this information of like, whoa, this is completely demonized. You're told you're gonna burn in hellfire for eternity if you are that. That's a lot of pressure and a lot of weight. You also have to be a teacher for people that maybe just don't respect you and just don't get it. Why do the Lord's work when other people are doing it for you? I would take my parents to church. If I could do it again, I'd take them to church. I'm gonna let someone else qualified to explain. But yeah, I would utilize resources within the communities that your parents are already a part of and can speak to get other people to validate your experiences and give information to them. So you don't have to like be that person. Cause like, you have other things to worry about. Like being gay. I just turned 18 and I've been a fan since I was 12. And I'll be moving out soon. Any advice? Okay, so I'm gonna answer this assuming you have a hard home life. I don't know if that's the case, but that is what I can speak to. So, if I could go back in time and shake a baby Miles, this is the advice I would give him, but I also recognize that there are some things in life that you just have to live and experience. There is no amount of warning, there's nothing I can tell you that would take you off the course that you need to go on. To have experiences, and grow your emotional intelligence, to be able to be self-reflective, and understand things for yourself. So that's kind of advice in itself. Like, don't be so hard on yourself. You are living and growing and learning right now. And also, that never changes. You're always gonna be leveling up. My advice. Hold my hand. It is so easy to date, to hang out with, to center your life around people who are very similar to the people you are trying to move away from. There is a familiarity in how they treat you, which will not be so apparent. I'm gonna be so honest with you right now, okay? Because there was a moment where I was like, oh my God, this person in my life is just like my father. I was so upset. I was like, how did I do that? How did I do that? I bamboozled myself. I was like, and it's like, how did I, when I was so alone, let someone be close to me that was so familiar? When you grow up in chaos, chaos feels normal. And you can find that in friendships, you can find that in relationships. I just felt so alone. And I just wanted family and I just wanted people. And so everyone, like literally, I was not discerning at all in my like late teens. You want to spend time with me? I want to spend time with you. I will do absolutely anything and everything. And again, if I would have gone back in time and told myself this, I'd be like,
That doesn't sound like anyone in my life. And in the same breath, you know, everyone is the hero to their own story. None of these people think that they're the antagonist. And so with that, the advice that I can really only give is just trust your gut. And there are going to be people in this world who love you just for you. You do not have to do anything. You do not have to change anything. You do not have to be anyone but yourself to receive that love. That's it. It took a long time for me to know that and a long time for me to be able to feel that and like have that. And I do now. But shit, that was not the case. We were changing a lot. We were doing a lot. You're gonna find your people. You're gonna have fun. If they're having you do or be or say anything other than what's real and true for you, that's not what love is. Those are all the questions that I want to answer today. Okay, is that fun? Comment question for today's video. Again, you guys can get my merch on godhatesmiles.com. It's limited, by the way. We're gonna God, I was gonna say something to you and I just totally forgot it. Sorry. Oh, the winner. Last week I gave you guys a comment question, told you whoever answers it, not whoever, there was one I would pick, they would get to pick a hoodie from my very blasphemous website. And the winner has been chosen. I love you guys so much, seriously. And I'll see you on my next Friday video. Okay, bye. Miles.